students. Today we are going to study Unit 23 Economical Biology. So in the previous class, through these lessons we have studied formology, horticulture, floriculture, greenhouse. So today we are going to study through these lessons bio-manuring or manuring. Introductions of the manuring, animal manure, farmyard manure, sheep and goat manure, compost, green manure, legumes plants. So these are the title we are going to study. So we should know that what you mean by the green manure, what you mean by that compost, what you mean by legumes plants. So these are the things we have to know. So that's the way we have ready to learn. These are the topic. So introductions of the bio-manure or manuring. So we heard that is a plant is called autotropism. Autotropism means is nothing, the plants able to produce their own food. So it means why the manure are necessary for the plants, or is the manure necessary for the plants? So these are the questions is asked when you talk about the manure is necessary for the plants. So the manure is always is help to enrich the soil content. So it will support the growth of the plants. It will help the growth of the plants. So that's why it is necessary for the plants. The fertilizer, we call this a fertilizer. The fertilizer are necessary for the plants. So what do you mean by manure or bio-manuring? Organic manures are predominantly derived from plants' debris, animal feces and microbes. So what is the plant debris? So these are the waste material of vegetable or plant leaf. So they will allow this the plant material or plant debris for decomposition. The microorganism help the waste material or the plant debris to become manuring or manures. So it may consider as a recycle. So the plants produce the material that it go for the decomposition. After the decomposition it mingle with the soil. The plants once again is absorbed. So anyway, here the organic manures are predominantly derived from plants debris and animal feces and microbes. So some of the microbes are important for to decompose of this material, or some of the microbes are help the plants to absorb certain nutrients. So when you take that is a legumes plants, the legumes plants they have microbes. The microbes help the plants to absorb the atmospheric nitrogen and converted into the nitrogen. So these are the detail we are going to study through this video. Manuring or bio-manuring. They make their soil fertility by adding nutrients like nitrogen. So not only the nitrogen, phosphorus is there. So few more things are there. So we can see the next slide. So they make the soil fertility. So what do you mean by soil fertility? The soil fertility is nothing. The soil is suitable for cultivation, or the soil suitable for growth of the plants. How the soil fertility is made by the nutrients. So how the nutrition is maintained in the soil? By adding the manure or adding the fertilizer. What is the opposite of the fertility? Sterile. So the soil sterile means the soil it's not suitable for the growth of the plants. So these are the things we are going to study. Manuring or biomanuring. It contains the feces and urine from the livestock like cattle, horse, pigs, sheep, chickens, turkeys, rabbits. So etc. All the waste material we can come to the conclusion of manuring. So later we are going to study green manure or compost or leguminous plants. But here manure or manuring it's nothing. The waste material which is get from the plants. So when you look at this, all the animals we consider as a or herbivorous animals. They eat only the food material or plant material. So that's why we call is the herbivorous. The herbivorous waste it converted into manure after digest. So the plants digest by the animals, then after it's become as a waste, one side it goes to the soil, it will enrich the soil content. Animal manures. What do you mean by animal manures? So animal manures, already I told that is the animal waste. So all the manures are different from animals quality. So look at there are 4 animals are present here. The 4 animal waste contain different quality of nutrients. So from this waste material, when you compare with this the waste material nutrients, it's more. So when you compare with this is more. So these things we should know that animal has different qualities. The animals are different qualities wastes. So the and also different applications also. So some of the plants is necessary a certain type of the nutrients. So because this waste or have the different quality contains, so it will support of the plants. So the applications also different. It means that it will support to the different type of the plants. Farmyards manure. It is a mixture of the cattle down, uric, littering material and another dairy wastes. So before we have studied the manure that we consider as a animal manure. So farmyard manure. What do you mean by farmyard manure? We call is that is a cow dung. So not only the cow dung, the urine and littering materials, the waste material and other dairy wastes, so mixed up of manure. So that we call is a farmyard. So farm means we know that. So the where the cow or where the cattle or look after, so it will release the urine or it will give that cow dung, so that mixed, then after that it will keep up farmyard manure. And average well decomposition farmyard manure contains 0.5% nitrogen, 0.2% availability of phosphate and 0.5 availability of potash. So later we will study when you compare with the compost. So they how is a more contains when this. So we should know that is a farmyard manure contains 0.5% of nitrogen, 0.5% of potash or phosphate and 0.5% of potash. Sheep and cow dung manure. So it contains high nutrients than farmyard manure. So farmyard manure means that is these materials. So the waste material which will get is the animals. So here sheep and goat manure contain more nutrition than a farmyard. Why? Means the nutrition is more than that a farmyard. So that's the detail we are going to study next slide. So look at that. It contains 3% of nitrogen. So when you compare with a farmyard, 0.5% of the potassium, phosphorus and 0.5% of nitrogens, but here 3% of the nitrogen, 1% of phosphorus pentoxide and 2% of potassium oxide. So here more nutrients are present when you compare with the farmyard. So we have to come to the conclusions. Sheep and goat manure good than the farmyard. Compost. Compost is a soil contains as well as a fertilizer, then it is rich in nutrients. So compost. So we have studies the farmyard manure and manuring and sheep manure or goat manure. So now we'll come to the next topic is a compost. Compost is a soil container as well as a fertilizer that is rich in nutrients. It means the soil container which support the soil become as a fertility, or it enrich the soil nutrients, or the soil become or soil is converted into the fertilizer or fertility become good for the plant's growth. So what do you mean by the compost? It produced by the natural decomposition of organic matter such as graph residues, animal wastes, food wastes, industrial and municipal wastes by microorganisms under control conditions. So crop residues. So what do you mean by the crop residues? After harvesting the crop plants, the waste material of the crop plants. Maybe we can take as a leaf or stem. And animal waste, we know that is animal waste is the urine or cow dung. So these are the food waste, industrial waste and municipal waste. So they will allow the waste material for the decomposition by the microorganism. So compost is nothing, it is produced by the crop residues, animal wastes, food wastes, industrial and municipal wastes. What do you mean by green manure? Green manure is obtained by the collections and decomposition of the green leaves, twigs of the plants or twigs of the trees, field boughs. Twigs of the trees is nothing, the young leaf and the young stem. The tree always have timber. The timber may not use for the green manures. Except the timber, all leaves and all young leaf used for to produce a green manure. So it the decompositions. So the waste material, look at this, the green leaf or that is the field wastes. So these become decomposition of organism by the microbes. So become as a green manures. What is green manures? Green manures improve the soil structure. So it is improve the soil structure is nothing. It will encourage the plant's growth or the nutrition is improved. So when the soil contain more nutrients, the soil structure also will be changed, or the soil also is suitable for the growth. Increase the water holding capacity. So it is another important for the soil. They should carried or they should hold water for a long time, because the water is necessary for the plants growth, because the water has vital role for all the bio reactions in the plants. So this soil contains more nutrition or more manure. It will support the soil water holding capacity, as well as decrease soil loss by the erosions. So it will stop moving of the soil from one place to another place, because it hold the soil very tight, as well as it support the holding of the water. Green manure also help in reclamations of alkaline soils and reduce the weed proliferation. So what is a reclamations? Reclamation is nothing. The waste soil become as a used or sterile soil. It means the soil is not suitable for the cultivations, or the soil is not suitable for the plant growth. So when you add the green manure, or when you add the manure, the soil become as a suitable for the plant growth, or the soil fertility increase, or the soil become as a fertility soil, or sterile soil become as a fertility soil. So this is the one. And reduce the weed proliferations means is nothing, the growth by rapid multiplications of the pods. So when you cultivate the plants, the more dominant plants may cover by the wheat. So we have to keep in the wheat in control. So when you add more green manure, it will stop the wheat growth. So the wheat always stop the cultivation plants growth. So it's necessary for to destroy the wheat. So wheat is nothing. It's not used for any purpose. So there are some purposes there, but we are not cultivating. So we cultivating the plants growth may be stopped by the wheat. So it is necessary for the farmers, it is stop the growth of the wheat. So when you add the green manure more, it will support the plant growth by reducing the wheat proliferations. Next one is green manures. It is the manure obtained from undecomposed green material derived from the leguminous plants. So what do you mean by the leguminous plants? So leguminous plants we call is the plants have the capacity to hold or to convert the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrogen. The atmospheric nitrogen is not available for all the plants. So the atmospheric nitrogen how to convert it into the available nitrogen for the plants. So some of the plants is help the plants conversion of the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitric acid or nitrate. So the type of the plants we call leguminous plants. So look at this, the leguminous plants. They have that is a rhizobium. So some of the microbes is help the plants to hold the or to conversion of the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrate or available nitrogen for the plants. So that's why sometimes the farmers are encouraged to cultivate the leguminous plants before the cultivations. So look at the some of the leguminous plants: sun hemp, Crotoria chantier. So this is one of the leguminous plants. These plants have the capacity to conversion of the atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogen, or the nitrogens are available for the plant's growth. So that's the way the farmers are encouraged to cultivate these the plants before the cultivation of the paddy. So first they will cultivate the field. After that they will push into the soil, then they will cultivate on that. So more nitrogen are available in the field. the plants get more nitrogen. So these are the plants we call is a leguminous plants. One more plants are there. Tangus, Suspinia aculeata. So this is the another plants. So this is a plants also is considered as a leguminous plants. These plants have the capacity to conversion of the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrogen which is available for the plants. So one more leguminous plants, Suspinia or Suspinia speciosa. So we call this the agathi. So this is also one of the leguminous plants which help the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrogen. So these also support the plants for the growth. Even though they are plants, but they have the special character. That special character is nothing, the conversion of the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrogen. The availability for the plants. So this is also considered as a fertilizer. Study. Biomanuring plays an important role in agriculture. Justified. Biomanuring plays an important role in agriculture. So first we have to say yes or no. Yes. So we have to write? First we have to write is a manuring and biomanuring and green manuring, how they are taking the important, and the leguminous plants, how they are improve the soil contents and how they are supporting the plant growth. So these are the topic you have to discuss. You have to justify. Thank you.